Let's have a look at what's on my iPad. So the first app is GarageBand, where you can mix, record and make music with Apple loops, or you can make it your own. Next is iMovie, where it's a bit misleading. It's not actually films, but you can make videos to what you need on your iOS device. The next app is called Pages, where you can make Word documents and basically just documents, but on your iOS device again. The next app is YouTube, and the channel I'm showing now is currently my main channel. Be sure to subscribe and watch that channel more than this one. The next app is just the Apple Store, where you can check out their latest products such as the Apple Watch, the iPad, the Mac, the iPhone and the iPods. You can even buy stuff on there, I think. But anyway, the next app's Facebook, where you can look at what your friends and family are doing. This is currently just my account, which my new Facebook account, where I just have friends note, because my last account I didn't really like and had too many friends that bug-ate me. The next app is Facebook Messenger, which is basically just iMessage, but for your Facebook contacts. So if anyone doesn't have iMessage, because they don't have an iOS device, then they can use Facebook Messenger. It's free, and you can do groups. The next app's Gmail, because I've got two emails, and this one is just my business email. The next app is Skype, where you can do video calls or audio calls with your friends. You can even do groups on there, and you can screen share to show what you're doing on your computer. You can get this on iOS devices or on, PC. Next app's eBay, where you can do auctions or bidding and buying new products or second-hand products. The next app's Tap the Poo, which is basically just Flappy Bird but with a poo in the sewer. The next app's Rubik's Cube. There's lots of these apps with Rubik's Cubes on them, and you can just solve or attempt to solve a Rubik's Cube on them essentially. The next app is Minecart Runner, where you are a minecart and you have to run through the mine and collect as many diamonds as possible, and the more diamonds and the further you get, the more points you get. The next app's Followers Plus, where you can check out all the things to do with your Instagram account, such as the people who don't follow you back, so you can unfollow them. Next find is iPhone, where you can, if you have more than one Apple ID, well, if you have the same Apple ID on more than one Apple device, then you can just rotate your device and find the others if you lost it. The next is Calculator, just Calculator. The next is Amazon, which is basically just the same as eBay but without the bidding part. Next is Keynote, which is basically you can just make presentations for work or anything. And the next app is Daddy Longlegs, where it's a game and you have to get as far as possible on stilts essentially, and if you've got arachnophobia then don't worry, it doesn't look like a spider at all. The next game is Jetpack Joyride. It's highly popular. You have to get as far as possible and collect as many coins as possible whilst dodging the lasers, the missiles and whatever else it throws at you. The next is Shazam, so if you hear a song that you really like but you don't know the name of it, let Shazam listen to it and it's guaranteed to find what you're looking for. The next is Drawing Desk, where you've got 4 desks and you can save and create images on your camera roll. The next is Candy Crush, where you have to destroy all the candy and get all the ingredients to bottom and stuff and clear all the jelly, and there's hundreds of levels, so it'll keep you entertained for months or years. Next is Pro Snooker 2015, where you can play snooker or pool with fair rules, just the same on your iOS device. Next is The Line, run by Ketchup, and you have to get as far as possible. You can times your points and get over the rivers. The next app is called Spikes, where you have to get the bird from side to side whilst collecting as many sweets as possible and diamonds. This next app is called The Line, where you can select 2 to 5 men and you have to get them past all the assaults and tap them individually to jump them over and get as far as possible. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then leave a like, leave a nice little comment down below if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Check out my other 2 channels, especially my main channel, because I upload 2 to 4 times a week on it. Anyway, yeah, see ya.